Yuri removed the pin from a grenade and used a branch to press the safety lever. With that simple device, he blew up the fortress's restroom. Disguised as a latrine worker, Yuri was exhilarated as he scrubbed the bathroom, using straw to conceal his camera and capture evidence of the enemy's crimes. A skeletal Soviet POW caught Yuri's attention. He made an excuse to search for more straw and followed the man. Yuri saw a dozen emaciated soldiers performing heavy tasks. Yuri uttered a code phrase, and one of the prisoners suddenly turned around. It was Yuri's former comrade, Il. A guard noticed something was off. Il quickly grabbed some straw, creating chaos. Yuri used his camera to capture the evidence, but as they tried to leave, sharp-eyed guards spotted them, leading to a violent beating. Amir arrived just in time to beg for mercy, removing his ring and bribing the leader. Yuri narrowly escaped with his life. Meanwhile, a contact who had bought a grenade was now a suspect in the restroom bombing. The armed men hid at his house, and after another beating, they interrogated him about the grenade's location. They also found the film. Fortunately, Yuri showed up just in time. As a top agent, he swiftly took down all the armed men. He handed the film to Hafiz, urging him to get it to their allies. Amir realized Yuri was missing, and the camera had been switched. He believed Yuri had tricked him. He immediately alerted the armed men about Yuri's whereabouts. Yuri was captured and brought to the fortress. Hafiz, traveling with a caravan toward the border, was pursued by armed men. In a moment of desperation, Hafiz grabbed a merchant's horse and fled, but the armed men relentlessly chased him. A gunshot hit Hafiz's horse, sending him crashing to the ground. Hafiz scrambled up a mountain, the remaining armed men in hot pursuit. Just when he was running out of options, the sound of rapid gunfire echoed from above. His allies had arrived. Under their cover fire, Hafiz completed his mission with his last breath, successfully delivering the film to the rescue team. Meanwhile, Yuri, having revealed his identity, was thrown into a dungeon where he found 12 other prisoners. The next morning, Yuri led the prisoners in a plan to escape. He had successfully turned one of the guards, Sergei, who had been a prisoner himself but had joined the enemy to survive. Yuri made a trade for information, exchanging it for 5 minutes to speak with his wife. He spoke to her in code, and while the enemy had no clue, the intelligence agency on the other end quickly deciphered the message. At 11 p.m., an armed revolt was about to break out, and Yuri requested support from the special forces. However, the higher-ups, after receiving the report, hesitated to send reinforcements, fearing that action could lead to an unpredictable escalation. When the general saw his long-lost son in the returned film, he disregarded orders and decided to personally lead the rescue mission. Unaware, Yuri continued to reassure the prisoners that help was on the way. At 11 p.m., as the armed men prayed, Yuri and his comrades pretended to offer information to the enemy and successfully reached the enemy's ammo depot.